Hello and welcome to a Three is Company video on the Lord of the Rings the card game. I'm Joseph and I'm not alone today. With me is Buzz and he's going to play one of the newer quests with me. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. I have not played Lord of the Rings with you in a while, so I'm looking forward to seeing if we can't discern the location of Gwaihir's tiny crown somewhere in the east.
It's a never-ending quest. Maybe the keen rabbit noses will help.
I sure hope so.
We're going to play the Land of Sorrow. That's what it's called, right? The penultimate quest. I've been just waiting to say that word. Of the ultimate cycle for Lord of the Rings the card game. We played this couple, 2 weeks ago?
Something like that. And it's a pretty fun quest. It's tough,
We
but
didn't
I don't
win,
feel
did
like
we?
it's quite. Well, you didn't have to go ahead and tell everybody that we lost, but it doesn't feel as brutal as some of the really, really tough ones from this cycle, but a good challenge. But I think we've got a chance at it.
Bet 3 trials like, but a fresh take on the 3 bosses. Yeah, want to talk about your deck a little bit?
Yeah, so I have never played really in Eagle deck in earnest, and so I thought let's give it a shot because I really wanted to try out the new Gwaihir hero, who just seems like a lot of fun. I mean, ranged and Sentinel in a 2-player game is great. So I've got Radagast, of course, and then I'm trying Messenger of the King, Gleowine for low threat and consistent card draw. I'm interested to see how this deck does. It feels like it pressures the tactics resource quite a bit, and so although Radagast can play for, is it 10:30? Is it 5 a.m.? I can't say consonants correctly. He can pay for my tactics allies. The deck is really looking for support of the Eagles. There's a boss in this quest that heroes have to defend, and so Gwaihir will be looking for that.
Yeah, I haven't got to see Gwaihir with support of the Eagles. I'm expecting to see some crazy stats if all goes well.
Yeah, well, I mean, as an Eagle deck does, you're going to get out Eagles of the Misty Mountains, and it's going to ramp up pretty quickly. I'm going to be looking to your deck for quite a bit of willpower, although this deck can usually put out 8 or so a turn in my testing. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice. I'm going to play a deck I haven't ever played before that I just put together today, so I'm sure nothing can go wrong. But I've been wanting to try the same contract, Messenger of the King, with Bilbo and Gandalf, so you can have your pipe in your hand turn 1 without fail. And then to abuse that to its full degree, we have to use Elrond with Vilya. So this is kind of a Vilya deck, but a Vilya Gandalf deck. I have 20 decent allies. A lot of 1 each of attachments. Just good attachments for my heroes, basically. Did a nice selection of events. One of the themes of this Land of Sorrow quest is a lot of threat raising. And we brought some pretty heavy heroes, which the Messenger of the King does some to mitigate, but I still brought a good bit of threat lowering.
Yeah, I teched in 3 of the tactics attachment, which reduces your threat, Secret Vigil, just for this quest, although ordinarily I probably wouldn't run that in this deck. I was also kind of noticing our hero lineup is like the Hobbit movies in Rivendell.
Blech.
Except Gleowine is there, so I don't know where he came from.
We have 2 of the Istari. We were hoping that Ryan, Mr. Underhill, would be able to join us and play a Saruman deck, so we could have all 3 of them here, but he was busy tonight. But hopefully we can. I want to see that. All 3 wizards in play at once. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Alright, let's jump over to Octagon now and load up the quest. So, Land of Sorrow. Let's draw our hands, then we'll set up the quest and see how mean it's going to be to us.
All right, I already had a starting hand up here, and I'm thinking about keeping it or mulliganing it. I think I'm going to mulligan because Radagast staff, just resource acceleration is pretty critical. So even though I've got support of the Eagles, which is always nice, and 2 Eagles that I can play easily in hand, I think I'm going to get greedy and try to improve. So I'm going to go ahead and mulligan here. Are you sure you want to mulligan, it says, as if it knows that it's going to get worse. This hand is, in fact, slightly worse, but that's okay.
Burning Brands.
We have the Burning Brands.
For more.
We were just discussing pre-recording if we should increase our shadow cancellation, and the answer was we have apparently the perfect amount based on my starting hand.
Well, I have to play my own because I really want it on Gandalf, but to play it on Gandalf, I have to play it myself off the top of my deck. But it could also go on Elrond, but Elrond should be busy spamming out heavy hitters. That's my hope. I'm going to shuffle my deck and draw. Looking for a Vilya, of course. I should probably do my Bilbo setup too.
I was going to say, work between setup.
I think I would put my
Rindir. You find your side quest, and then you do your hand and mulligan, and then you add your side quest to your hand. Are you going to play Bilbo the same way?
Well, Bilbo doesn't say setup. He says when he enters play, and he enters play when I put my heroes down. So I think I should do it before I draw my hand. Which just basically means I'm going to get 2 mulligans in this. Although maybe if I mulligan after I put it in my hand, I would lose the pipe, so...
Yeah, Thurindir, you don't lose it on mulligan.
Well, I'm going to say it counts like that here, too, so I'm going to mulligan this hand after my pipe is out. Just looking for Vilya.
Oh, ask and ye shall receive.
Awesome. And I have to look visibility everybody for the top of my deck. All right, now we're in business. The Wizard Pipe Vilya combo is what you need to really get the most out of Elrond, and having one of those cards in your hand for sure is fun. Oh, also one of the reasons I brought Elrond is because this quest destroyed us with archery when you and I played it before, so hopefully doubling up on healing will help.
Yeah, I've got some healing in my deck as well.
Nice. All right. The quest, Slaves of the Dark Lord. This has a bit of a complex setup. Add each camp location to the staging area. Attach a random captive objective ally to each camp location as a guarded objective. And then place 1 warden enemy face up, but not in play, under each camp. Shuffle encounter deck and discard cards until X locations are discarded. X is 1 less than the number of players. Add those to the staging area. So there's a random combination of good guy and bad guy under each of those locations. Do you want to do some random numbers between 1 and 3 for the allies?
All right, so we're going to do objective allies left to right.
Yeah.
So underneath this first one, it looks like we've got 3. So the furthest right.
Foreign.
And then, so random number 2.
Foreign looks like my dad.
Headquarters. He does. He does. He looks like a farmer dressed up like Spirit Theoden for Halloween.
Got Aurador, and then this guy's going to win the last one. And you want to do the same thing for the warden enemies?
Sure. It's probably worth noting these objective allies are pretty useful.
They're all good. But if you lose them, you lose the game, so you have to be careful.
And these bosses are pretty tough. Like this guy, Borlak, who I've selected for the leftmost, he's got the excess. He's got a Firefoot type effect where he'll spill over damage to the
Other characters.
player who, if he destroys the character, which is tough. So he's going to go under the barracks according to my randoms, and then it looks like Olwarth is he can only be defended against by heroes, so he's the one that we are wanting support of the Eagles for. He'll go
or attacked. That can be tough.
Yeah, there is that saga quest, the Urukai, that he does that has I can't think of the boss's name in that quest with a similar effect, and it can sneak up on you. Mm-hmm. So
in Pelennor Fields, there's a Mouth of Sauron, I think, is the same way. If you don't run the right heroes, you can be stuck with that forever. Very bad.
Yeah. And then here, Lorgan raises your threat. So it's kind of like a Danger in Dorwinian. If you get the right combination of plot and boss, that it can really double ramp you. And so same thing with these locations here. Because like the barracks is generally the best one you want to go to because the effect feels the least immediately punishing. But if you get a boss you can't deal with, and here we've got the highest attack underneath that one, I guess we'll have to see.
Right. Yeah, so let's look at these locations. Each one of them basically gives the enemy flavor for at least one turn. So it's a nice way to make it a very replayable. Barracks, after it becomes active location, add the enemy under it to the staging area. The enemy can't take damage this round. So yeah, I like disconnected. I hope I reconnect soon for you.
It's okay. We are trying to break the record for lowest combined computing power on a stream. So far so good.
Yeah, we can do this.
But yeah, so that barracks you just highlighted is the one I find the least punishing of these camp locations.
Slave quarters, after it becomes active location, the enemy under it engages the first player, makes an immediate attack. That's unpleasant. So in this case, we have Ulworth. Only our allies can't be declared as attackers or defenders, so we're going to have to defend twice with heroes on the turn we travel there.
Yeah, without ranged or sentinel. Because of that line, only the engaged player can declare attackers or defenders.
Oof.
So
yeah. So that's going to be... I guess we both have characters, or two heroes that can decently defend. You have Radagast at 3-4, and Gwahir at 3-4, and I have Gandalf at 3-5, and Elrond at 3-4, so we're pretty well set for that. The storehouse... After it becomes active location, add the enemy to the staging area. It gets +3 attack and -30 engagement cost till the end of the round. So we're going to have an 8 attack enemy. Interesting. All right. So we've done the setup. Most of it, we need to find a location. So discard cards until we find a location. Some of these locations are nasty. I put 3... Northern Trackers in my deck to start working on them. They obviously can't do the uniques, but these other ones are bad.
I can't think of the name of it, but it's a man in a field with a sheep, and that one is horrible. So we'll have to. I'll note that as it comes out. Here we got a fair softball Rolling Plains because we're not going to get its win revealed.
Easy as it gets, but some of them stop readying, which will be very bad for Gwahir. You can't ready by player card effects.
That's the one. That's the one I was remembering.
There's the Working Fields. Here's a sheep one. Well, Working Fields and staging area characters cannot be healed. That killed us last time. And then we have Rocky Outcrop. Characters can't be ready by player card effects. So we can't ignore these locations. And the Watchtower is also really bad. It gains archery X. X is one more than the number of captives the captive object allies the players control. So it can get up to 4 archery, and there's 3 in the deck. So you can have up to 12 archery every turn.
Oh yeah, and then there's a treachery, which triggers those archery abilities or archery values. As if it's Druidan Forest or something. It's horrible. Why are we playing this, Joe? Why? Oh, jeez.
Well, no one's done it on YouTube yet, so we're pioneers.
Oh, we're Mirkwood pioneers, is what we are.
All right. Do you want to read side B for us here?
Sure. 1B. Each camp location is immune to player card effects, and players cannot travel there while a warden enemy is in play. Forced, at the end of the round, raise each player's threat by 1 for each camp location in the staging area. That's where you get your threat ramp, primarily.
All right, 3
This
a turn.
stage cannot be defeated. Yeah, it's so bad. This stage cannot be defeated until the players control all 3 captive objective allies. And it's 15 progress.
So you can't travel to a second one until you've killed the first boss.
Yes.
So you can't really rush
you're
this.
tempted to turtle so that you can deal with the bosses, and you want to travel to the other locations because they're so bad, but then your threat spikes. So then you travel to the camps before you're really truly ready, and things spiral out of control.
Diabolical.
So it's a good quest. I mean, it's punishing, as we said, but I do think it's manageable. You did bring 3 Thrower's Key and Reforged for it, right? Right?
No.
No. Okay.
That would have been good tech, but I was trying to cram all these fat allies in for Elrond to...
I think the trackers is going to be really key for us. So
I hope so, yeah. All right, you ready?
Let's do this. I hit Control N.
I told it to make Bilbo a hero, but it didn't do it. All right, planning phase, you.
All right, so I don't have anything phenomenal. I'm going to Glay a Wine. And then I'm going to put in my Burning Brand on Radagast. And then we didn't discuss whether or not we're playing with the errata, but we might as well.
Sure.
And I'd rather save for a better ally, but we're going to put in the Vassal.
Nice.
So that way Radagast can quest. Our early willpower might be something that we struggle with. So
yeah. All right. I'm going to play my pipe. So one thing I'm afraid of is any shadow effects that will discard attachments, because if I lose my pipe, it's the only one I have in my deck, and I would be upset. I'm going to play Vilya, just get this ball rolling as soon as possible. Now, which ally do I want to get for free? Thalion, good generic Northern Tracker, get progress out early. Or Elfhelm would be really good because it would sort of counteract this forced effect on this quest card. But we need some willpower right away, so I'm leaning towards Thalion. What do you think?
It's tough, isn't it? I mean, you could also almost consider Shadowfax with it, but
yeah, why don't I do that? That's three of everything. That replaces Elrond, sort of. So I'm gonna play that with Vilya for free. Hey, look at that. Some threat reduction I can play during the quest phase.
Yeah, so this doesn't spike our turn 1 willpower, but it does feel safer to have a defender.
Yeah.
And then, oh man, Elrond's Council is a great top deck for the extra willpower.
I like how I can see the scout ahead so far. I don't know how far down it is, but it's... Octagon is not happy with the side quest face up.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
All right, I'll request for 5, 6.
And I'm going to quest for 4. So, I set your willpower counter to 4. Apologies.
That's fine. So we have 10. And I reduce my threat by 3. 28 with Gandalf and 3 heroes.
Not bad, and that turn 1 pipe already is paying off.
Yeah. All right, we have 5 in staging. We have 10 willpower. It's not amazing, but hopefully we can hold our own for a bit. Here comes cards.
Ooh, I hate this one.
I readied Gandalf so I wouldn't get stuck if that card came up that says I can't ready player card effects, and now I have to exhaust it.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ugh.
Oh, Surge.
This is Warriors of the East. After Easterling enters play, attach the top Easterling to treachery in the discard pile to that enemy. Not good, but at this point it's not hurting us. But this is nasty. After Warriors of the East becomes current quest, highest attack Easterling in the staging area attacks first player. Sometimes you can dodge that if there's no enemies up there. And it surges into the sheep farmer, your favorite.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Okay, so we only add 3, so we make 2 progress.
I don't know how we managed that, but I'm proud of us. So I don't think we're ready for the boss, although we could travel to the barracks just to get moving. We're each underneath Borlaug's engagement threshold.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go to the working fields to get our healing online? I don't have any healing currently, but you've got 2.
I have 2 in my hand. If we go to the barracks, we can at least slow down the threat raising.
Yeah.
But we have to quest for 5 to clear it, plus 5 to clear it. So that's probably not very likely. I mean, I will be not healing. It's tough. This is an attacking ally, not particularly useful early game. I disconnected again. I'd say I'm fine going to the working fields turn.
Okay.
So take
Sounds good to me.
1 damage on a hero. Travel there.
Put it on Glare Wine whenever we come back.
I'm connected on my end again, but it'll take a while for it to show up on your end.
I just saw you make the location active, so
okay.
Somewhere it knows.
All right, so then
I think Octagon uses the same server as the Clark County, Nevada voting machines in terms of speed.
Then
it's an election joke if you're watching this in the future.
2020. So exciting. Forced effects are going to go off at the end of the round. We're going to raise our threat by 3.
Right. Eventually, I'll come back.
Am I connected
I
again?
believe it.
Oh, now I disconnected again. Computing power.
Yeah, in some ways, we're fortunate to not get an enemy to follow up that exhaustion treachery.
Yeah, otherwise I have to chump that eagle.
But 2 locations is not great either.
We need to get some willpower on right away, don't we?
Yeah. I should be able to put down a questing eagle this next round.
Nice.
So
I gotta push Control N to see what happens.
Yeah, I see you light up your guys. Let me push Control N.
Nothing's more fun than getting partway through a video and internet gods betraying you.
Yeah, hitting the old pause. All right. Well, let me take this opportunity to get a beverage. I'll be back in. Oh, see? All I had to do was say I was going to leave.
There you go.
And then it came back. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control N. I did not ramp my threat by the required 3. So I'm at 31 to your 32. All right. Looks like I've top decked support of the Eagles. Let's see what you're going to do with your planning here.
I'm going to put out Scout ahead. It's not going to do much, but it'll be out there. And now I think we need willpower.
I agree, yeah.
So I'm going to put Thalia on top of my deck. Oops. Control S will do that. And then I'm going to use Elrond to pop him out. Ooh. I can't get that really, can I? Light of Valinor on top of my deck now. I can put out a healer though, so I think I'll do that. No, I can't. Because Gandalf has no sphere right now.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So I'm done.
So I needed to deal a damage to a character from the working fields, and so let me put that on Gleowine here. There's no Necromancer's Reach style, is there, where it deals 1 damage to exhausted characters?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
There is in
And
the
then
next
Glider
quest.
Shield.
Ugh.
All right, so we have an interesting decision here. I can put out the Eagle Emissary, but I don't have a resource to keep it around. So I'm a bit hesitant to do that, and I might just save my tactics resource for Gwahir's Debt.
Yeah, that
We
sounds
need it in the
exciting.
combat phase. It's more exciting, and then if I don't do any of this, then Gwahir doesn't ready, and Radagast is going to exhaust to quest. So
You could do Gwahir's
I'm in
Debt
a
now,
bit of
couldn't you?
Yeah, at the end of the phase, it comes back to my hand, though, doesn't it?
End of the round.
At the end of the round. Oh. I have a tiny image for this for some reason. So, shuffle.
To
This
go with the
deck,
tiny
if I was
crown.
really tuning it, you'd want to have 5 Gandalfs in here. Or, excuse me, 3 Gandalfs in here.
But you graciously let me play Gandalf, so.
I did. So,
Did you get anything?
let's see. So I got a Descendant of Thorondor, but there's no enemy, and I have another one in hand. There's an Eagle Emissary, which I have, but it's the same problem, or a Williador. And so I actually think I'm going to do Williador because he's cheap, and I can pay for him with lore resources in the future.
Okay.
So. And that'll ready this guy and mean... Does that trigger Radagast? After you play a creature card, putting it into play with Gwahir's Dead is not playing.
Boo.
So, I know. What can you do? All right, so that's it for me. Do you want to quest on the Warriors of the East, since there's no Easterling to get the negative effect? Try to chip away at it?
Sure, it's pretty optimistic to think we'll get anything on it, but we might. We have 5 out, we have 5 here, so we need to do 10 plus whatever we see, plus, yeah, but we might as well. No reason not to. I only could do 7.
I'm going to do 5. Williador is sad to be a 9-stat ally questing for 1, but I think that's what we're going to need to do. We knew that early game willpower was going to be our toughest thing, and that has proven prescient in some ways.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to ready Gandalf again in case you get another one of those treacheries? Or are you more worried about the can't ready?
I think the can't ready location is probably more likely statistically to come up than that treachery again. But it's bad either way.
Yes.
Well, maybe I should leave him down, and then if we get the treachery, your eagle can exhaust, and I can defend. And if we get the location, Gandalf will go down, and your eagle can defend.
Sounds good to me.
Mitigate risk. So I have 7, you have 7, is that right? Or 6?
I have a mere 5.
Ooh. Okay. 12 to 5. Question on this, if it matters. Warrior of Rune, when he attacks, he gets the top Easterling treachery. And we need to check the discard pile because of this side quest. And my Octgun is running a little bit slow. I don't think we have any in the discard pile.
I don't think we have one because we discarded a couple of treacheries already, but neither of them were Easterling treacheries.
Okay, that's 3 threat, so now we're at 8 to 12. And the next card is Watchtower, which is 1 threat. Well, it's in stationary, it gains archery X. X is 1 more than the number of captives we control. You have to reveal the top card and the counter deck to go there. Which is yucky.
This
All right.
one stinks.
Yeah, you can't leave it or it will get you. So that added another threat. So how do we do?
So I think it's 12 to 9, and we're going to get 3 progress, which is the saddest amount of progress we could possibly have done.
One short. Locations are building up. Gotta get that northern tracker out. And we have one enemy, though.
So if we bring the Warrior of Rune down, I can chump it with my eagle, which will ready Gwahir, and then we can kill it. Or we can't kill it. We can kill it
We can kill it.
with Gwahir plus Gandalf.
Let's do it.
Want to give it a shot. We've just got to get the threat out of the staging area.
Yeah. When he attacks, he gets a treachery, but there are no treacheries, so go vassal.
So he is kilt, as they say.
4 attack heroes. We're good.
Pretty good.
Shadowfax gives me ranged. And then we get to raise our threat by 3 again. Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez. At the end of the round, Williador comes back to my hand, which readies Gwahir. And I've really got to find my staff.
Yeah.
Still nothing. So I'm going to play Williador. And then I can play Meneldor, which I think I probably need to.
Yeah, we could knock out a couple location that way.
So I could clear out the working fields if we wanted to do that. Or I could ship 2 on the rolling plains. Unless you're going to put it in a tracker.
I might put in the tracker, and then if you double use Meneldor plus 1 tracker, we could take out the watchtower. Oh, we didn't do the watchtower. We need to do that archery 1. If you put archery 1 on Radagast from last turn, I will heal it right here in a second.
Sounds good to me. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. We've got to get those under control. The rolling plains is just not famous last words, but it's not a pressure right now.
Until you get like 2 of them out, and then they all trigger, and you have 12 at once. Okay. You done?
Yeah, sadly, that is all I can do. Probably going to use to keep Williador around.
Okay, I should have done this during the resource phase, but I can. I'm going to say I did. I can use a resource on Gandalf to use Heed the Dream to search the top 5 cards of my deck. Or Treebeard.
Nice.
Shuffle my deck. And then I'm going to put out Light of Valinor from my hand.
Ooh, and I see a certain special someone on top of your deck.
That could be good. That's actually ideal for this moment. That's crazy good because I can quest with Elrond, with Light of Valinor, and then I can use Vilya and get him out and boost it all in the same turn. That's the problem with Light of Valinor and Vilya. You can't use that ally to quest unless if you play him after the send Elrond the quest. But in this case, Faramir can still do his thing.
That's good. That could be game-savingly good.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Awesome. Okay, that's all I will do for now. Then I'll just quest.
So 2, 4. I'm going to send Gwahir again. So it's going to put me up to 6 this time.
Nice.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the staging area.
And I have 10, and then after I commit to the quest, I'll do this, pop him out, and give myself an extra 4 with his ability. So now I have 14 and you have 6?
Yes.
20. That's more
that
like
feels much more like a Land of Shadow number.
Land of Sorrow.
Oh, that's what I mean, yeah.
All right.
Do you want to go on Warriors of the East again?
Sure. No reason not to. This is a good time to get this treachery. Although it's going to come back if we get an enemy. It attaches to the Easterling without a lowest engagement cost, highest engagement cost, but it's not going to because there's none in play. Broken Captives. Exhaust each damaged character. If no character is exhausted, it gains Surge and Doom 1. Boo.
That is sad.
It's sad. But if we don't get an enemy, well, we are. We're going to get an enemy. That's card 1.
We 100% are going to get an enemy. And here it is.
Well, the number of camp locations in the staging area is less than the number of players. He gains Surge. But it's not. An enemy with more stats than Aragorn can Surge. This is where we are in Lord of the Rings, the card game.
And I'm playing like a deck with half Mirkwood cycle cards. So
we added only 2 threat though, right?
This guy should get that attachment from the side quest effect.
Right, so he has archery. He doesn't look like he should have a bow, does he?
This guy? No, he doesn't.
Oh well, slaver. Okay, 20, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 progress. We cleared side quest with a couple extra.
That's great. And so that's going to be amazing for Thalion as well.
That's right. There's no benefit to clearing it besides we get rid of the bad things. So good deal. Now, it still feels like we aren't. Well, we're at 36. He's at 33. So he would engage us at this point. And we aren't really prepared to defend, are we?
No, I feel like the only one we could take is Ulworth, but we don't have any heroes ready. So I feel like we're going to have to go somewhere else. Shall I just go to the Rolling Plains?
Raise our threat by 2? No.
Oh, no. I forgot about that. Want to go nowhere?
Scary.
That feels bad.
It does feel bad. I could defend with this Warden of Healing. But I kind of rather use it for healing. Oh, we need to travel. It gives you some hard decisions, doesn't it? You could defend with Williador, but I really wish you're able to get a Eagles of the Misty Mountains out first.
A Misty Mountain Eagle. I know. So I could chump Williador, which would ready Gwahir, which would let me take the Nern Slaver as well, because he's coming down. So we've got.
All right. I would vote for that, but that puts all the pressure on you. So, your choice.
Yeah, but the problem is that the slave quarters is going to make an immediate attack. So I've got to take 3 attacks.
Well, I was thinking of going to the barracks. It's going to take a while to kill him, isn't it? I have healing, and I can possibly play another healer.
I've got another healer in hand as well. I think we have to go to the barracks, honestly, or we're going to lose.
Yeah, things are piling up.
We can't not travel. That just is so bad. Yeah, I think we have to go to the barracks.
So he's going to pop out to the station area.
In hindsight, maybe what we should have done was not used Faramir until we had seen the whole staging. Because he might have been nice to defend, like the Nernslaver say.
That's
but
true.
Hindsight is 2020. It was nice getting rid of that side quest.
Yeah.
Oh, and Thalian's gonna ready.
Woohoo! I can take that guy then.
Perfect. Okay, now it's getting better.
So I volunteer that you take him.
Okay, that's great.
Dick.
And then we've got archery 2, correct?
Archery 3.
All right,
One
I can
from
put
the...
2 on Williador, no problem, because he's going to die anyways here in a second.
That's right. And then I'll take 1. And then why don't I heal some right now? 2 off of Radagast and 2 off of Gandalf.
Sounds good to me.
I hope there's not a shadow effect that deals 1 damage. If there is, I'm pretending I'm not using Warden of Healing yet. I just won't use them yet until we see these shadow cards. All right, Williador.
Oh no, the excess damage is the thing. Oh, flip that over. Let me put the 2 damage differently. I'm going to put it here because he's going to deal splash damage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, you want to go ahead and flip the shadow for me?
There's another location we don't want to see in the staging area. That's good.
So I'll put my splash damage here on Meneldor, and Williador will be killed for now.
I'll be back. There's one of the rolling planes. That's good. There's only 1 left of the encounter deck. Take 1 damage. And now I really will heal. You can choose to take it off Gwahir or Radagast, your choice.
It was on Radagast, which I think is fine. And then I will attack here and do 2 damage.
I think you can not do damage to him this turn. From the barracks.
Is that what it is? Then I will do damage to your guy.
Cool. And now we only have to raise our threat by 2, right?
Yeah, I feel like could be better. That's my rating of our progress right now.
I got my ring out right away. That's good, but you need your staff big time.
I need it so badly.
I should have given you Heed the Dream. That was stupid.
No, that's okay. I'm like 20 cards deep in those staff, so that's all right. All right, so I'm not first player anymore, so I'll let you go ahead and plan.
I'm thinking a tracker now. Or I could put Yazan out to try to... Maybe I should do that. Start killing stuff. Switch with the pipe. Put him out. And then I can play... I have 2 spirit resources. And 1... Okay. That's it. Oh, no, I can still use Gandalf's ability because I haven't played anything off the top of my deck. So I have Unexpected Courage.
That's great.
Who wants it?
Elrond does, I think, right?
I guess so. His stats are all good. Then he can quest as well, or he can defend if necessary.
So he can Vilya in planning, and then quest and defend. And I can put a Burning Brand on him.
Sweet.
So, would you rather have the Burning Brand now, or a Warden of Healing from me?
I don't think we're overwhelmed with archery yet. I have some hit points to spare, and I have one healer out, and I can do another healer next turn. So,
Okay. All right, and then now I have a rules question. So I have this Eagle Emissary, and then I have this event, Flight of the Eagles. Is there an action window between when he is going to be discarded for having quested successfully for me to do my Flight of the Eagles?
I
in the
don't think
quest
so.
phase?
I think questing successfully happens. You're going to
So,
calculate your willpower. If you took him out before he quested successfully, he wouldn't he put add his willpower, I think.
okay. That I can see that interpretation. I could also see an interpretation which said something like he since characters are committed to the quest through the entirety of the phase, that there would
Since
be some
it's
weird timing issue there.
since it's forced, I think you're stuck. Yeah. You need that staff. I have a word of command. Does that work on my deck only, or your deck too? That would be nice.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see it. I've got some words of command in here as well to try to make it more consistent, but
Okay.
and I haven't seen my Eagles or Cummings.
Right.
All right. So I really would like to play that Eagle to ready Guahir and make Radagast not quest. And we just honestly could use the willpower, although that's not so desperate. I could also Flight of the Eagles, Meneldor.
Mm.
I think we just need the extra body.
I don't have to quest with him. I think I'll have a good bit of willpower.
I guess that's true. So if I could just come in for 4, that's not so bad.
I can do 10 without trying. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Well, let's go big. 17 plus your 4 is 21, and we only have.
So there is that treachery that exhausts the damaged characters. So now we have to make a decision about Faramir.
I'll just use them now.
If Guahir gets exhausted, that's not the end of the world.
He could pop up again, yeah. Okay, so we have 21 willpower versus 6 in this 5 in the staging area.
Okay, that's good because we really need to clear this camp so we can go to another one.
And I have a test of will available. Now here's one of the bad when in field effects. Archery 2. Assign X damage when characters in play. X is the current archery total. It's very bad. So we have 1 archery here, 2 here, and 2 here. So we have archery 5 right now. I don't feel like this is the worst treachery. So I'm going to try to tank as much as I can for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's good because I'm going to pretty much use Radagast's full hit point pool to defend Warlock this turn.
Okay. And he is 32, so he's coming down. That'll be fun. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, come on. 7 and then 7 again?
Oh, it's 5. Yeah. Let's cancel it. I think we have to, otherwise we're going to just be pincushions. Yeah, because then we have archery triggering all again in combat phase. Do not like. And now we have 4 enemies. Ah! These are 3 each, so now we have 11. We made 10 progress, though. Let's say we quested there because we didn't say.
Okay, that's fine with me. We would have chosen that, I'm sure.
There's no reason not to because we don't need progress on here yet. And now we can delay the game by a lot more to figure out what we're going to do here. So we get rid of the barracks. When the barracks is explored, the first player gains control of the objective ally it was guarding. It's a good time, too, because I get it. So I get my dad here, Farin. He's immune to player card effects, so you can't heal him, so don't damage him to death. And after he's declared as an attacker against an enemy, deal 1 damage to an enemy engaged with a player. He's almost the same as Yazan here. Just a little different. Okay. I still don't want to go to either of these locations, and we can't go to a camp until we kill Borlak. What do you say?
Well, we got to do the scout ahead, so
Oh, yeah.
maybe there's a way we can do something that'll whiff for the watchtower.
That's a good idea. So we're going to look at 6 cards with scout ahead, put 1 in the victor display. I remember this treachery is really bad. All right, what do we got?
Deal a damage and then deal a damage to each damaged character.
Let's get rid of that.
That's so bad.
Cruelty of Mordor. It dumps
It's
damage
not even
everywhere.
Cruel. It's like a guy petting a nice sheep.
Then he's lacerated. But let's put that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I thought he was wearing a sweater. But
a sweater.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man! And then what order do we want these things?
So if we reveal any card, it's going to be bad because we have so many enemies.
Yeah, we can't travel.
No. So we're going to have 4 shadow cards, 4 enemies. So what about that?
So we can put anything that's bad on this guy because I'm going to cancel it with my Burning Brand.
Okay. This is pretty bad. This is going to be a plus. Oh, only +1. Alright, this is pretty bad. Let's do that.
And then Gwahir's defending for 3. These guys have 4 attack. So I can't take any shadow.
Okay. I'm just going to distribute these as shadows. I can defend with Elrond and take a shadow effect. But we want to get these surging attachments as shadows suit, so we don't have to face them next turn.
Right.
So let's put this blank one. Actually, this guy's only attacking for 3. Let's put the blank one here so I can defend with a Thalion. And the nasty one here so I can defend with Elrond. And then we know we're getting this one next turn. Seem legit?
Okay. That sounds good to me.
All right, now we get to enjoy archery, right?
Archery.
Yeah. All right, you okay taking this guy?
Mm-hmm.
We need to kill some stuff. I'm first player. The shadow cards are already dealt. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 archery. Goodness.
I can take 1. I can take 2 more on Radagast if you could heal it straight away.
I just took 5.
So let me put the 2 on Radagast, but I'm going to need you to use your Warden, or Radagast is going to die.
Okay. We need 1 more. I'll just put it on Elrond. Oops.
Okay.
And then I will heal right now. Heal 2 off Radagast. And 2 off Gandalf. I'll get another healer in play this turn. Now I will defend. The Nern Slaver will attack Athalion, who readies because of the side quest in the victor display. I'll take 1 damage because his shadow card is blank. And then Elrond is going to defend against this Easterling Guard. He has 4 attack. His shadow effect is +1, but I'm going to cancel it, so I'll just take 1 damage.
Okay, and then I'll defend this guy with Radagast. Cancel his shadow, and that is going to be 3 damage here. Boop, boop, boop. to defend this here. He is going to get 1 damage.
It's already maxed out on damage. Turn 3,
Excellent.
4.
All right, I'm going to play Flight of the Eagles on Mineldor, and then I'll put 2 progress here on the Watchtower.
Sweet.
And that'll ready go out here.
I will attack back Gandalf plus Farin. I'm planning on using Farin to kill off this Easterling Guard unless you really need his 1 point of damage.
So if you gave me his 1 point of damage, I could kill my Easterling Guard.
Okay.
With these 2. That I would make me happier because I'm running a little light.
Don't you need 7 to kill him?
Over here. So I have 4, 5. Oh yeah, that would be 6. You're right. How did I think of the other one? Oh, I guess in my mind, the emissary had 2 attack.
That would be great. So I'm going to use that myself, selfishly. So after he declares an attacker, deal a damage to an enemy engaged with the player. I'll deal it to him, and then Gandalf and Farin together is 6 attack, which will put 4 on him, killing somebody. You want to put a 3 damage on him?
I think I do. I was trying to decide if I wanted to put it on the boss instead, but I think that's just how it's going to have to be.
Your choice.
It's getting bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on the Easterling Guard. We've got to clear the archery.
Yeah, it's killing us. Let's see if we can get rid of Watchtower this turn, though. We raise our threat by 2.
Love raising that threat.
40s. Valor.
Oh, I got a feint. That's fantastic.
Nice.
Card. Oh, I got a self-preservation. I'm going to play a Warden.
Our healing troubles are going to be solved.
That's all I can do. Man, the staff and my Horns of Gondor, I just can't find them, sadly.
You need the staff.
So that's all I can do, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to play Arwen off the top of my deck. That'll help your Radagast there.
Oh yeah, that's much needed.
And then I'm going to swap Northern Tracker out with the pipe. And then I'll play him with Vilya. Ooh. Test of Will on top. Don't mind about but then I can't play a healer. Oh well. Arwen is good. We need one more side quest and then Thalion will be a hero.
Are there any more encounter side quests?
I believe
I also
there
wouldn't
is.
hate to see you draw your double back. That would be great.
Why don't I try for it? I'll do Drinking Song.
Okay.
I don't really... a couple cards in here I wouldn't mind keeping, but...
Well, you got your Test of Will on top still, which isn't bad. A Treasure Hunter.
Yeah.
And threat reduction for you.
Or you. Why don't I put Treasure Hunter out? Bilbo is the Treasure Hunter. And then...
Oh, you got a Grieving too. I just saw the Elrond's Council.
Yeah. Double back is now the next side quest we know by illegal means, but didn't get it. Okay, that's it for me. I'll play my Elrond's Council during the quest phase here. I'm gonna ready get Elrond.
We might need to keep the shadow cards. So we know we're getting this guy who is just 2.
Yeah. We don't know the second card, but we can cancel it, whatever it is.
I can quest with my emissary, but I'd lose him, but he'd ready Gwahir, but I'd rather chump with him and ready Gwahir.
I think I'll have enough willpower.
Okay.
I can go for it. 13 plus Faramir. 14.
And then the tracker's going to clear this thing out too, right?
Yeah.
So that's nice.
So I have 14 right now. I won't trigger Faramir yet.
Okay.
And are you throwing any into the willpower pool here?
I am not. Radagast didn't have a creature, so we're just going to watch you do it.
All right. We only have 5 out. We're revealing this guy, so that's 7. Or actually, that's only 6. And then each exhausted character gets -1. That is really okay. It is Doom 1, but I can just counteract that by using Faramir, and it'll actually boost me by 2. Because 2 of my questing people aren't exhausted, so I'll go up to 16. So that's 16.
Or you could just leave him ready for his 1 attack. Is that going to matter? Probably not.
Let's see. I would lose 1, 2, 3, 4. Be down at 10. That's fine. Sure. We need to kill stuff. 10 to 6. We get 4 progress.
All right. So
I'll take this guy. We need to do archery.
So I'm going to do my warden here. Then I can take 2 archery if you want.
We have 3 to take, so yeah, if you want to take 2 and just clear it up, I'll take 2. I have 4, right? 1, 2. We only have 3, so I only have to take 1.
3, 4. So we should have 5 archery, right? Because we have 2 from my Easterling Guard, 2 from the recurve bow, and 1 from the guy that just came in.
Yep. So if you take 2, I'll take 3.
Okay, that sounds great to me. Tracker came just in time with his pool of hit points.
Yeah. I'll heal up my heroes. And then defending.
Block this guy with this guy. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I was at first thinking if we would want to do some sentineling, but I think leaving your characters to deal with your side of the board if we can get it cleared, just going to be better.
I do have some range this turn. I could help you. I can kill your Easterling Guard.
Well, I can also with just Gwahir, so. Oh, that's a great one to cancel.
Yeah.
And then that's going to be 2 damage thanks to Arwen's boost.
All right. Excuse me. Nern Slaver, I'll defend with Elrond. I'll cancel that shadow effect, plus 2 defense. And then I guess I should defend with Gandalf to make sure I don't lose a good ally here.
Right, but Thalion should ready as well.
Not
that you want to defend with him, but
attacking enemy gets plus 2 defense, so he's going to take 7 to kill instead of 5. Okay, if I think we can really use our special ranged and pingy characters over here. these guys together can kill your Easterling Guard without even attacking. So then we could use your ranged over on my guys.
Okay.
So you have 4. This guy's going to take 7. So if Gwahir and Yazan work together, that'll kill this guy, and I'll drop 1 damage from Yazan on him, your Easterling Guard. And then this guy's going to take 6 to kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kills him, and when he's declared an attacker, I can drop a damage on your Easterling Guard.
Look at that. Faramir standing ready.
It was
crucial.
Crucial.
Almost as if I had mathed it out.
It's a lot easier to guess, isn't
it? I had not.
Raise our threat by 2. We really need to kill that guy, don't we, so we can travel to the next one. Your poor board. Where is your staff?
Oh.
Did you get it?
A little too late. Oh, I got a Horn of Gondor, which is something.
Oh, that would have helped a lot, wouldn't it?
Now let's see what I can get with Gleowine. Oh, come on. All right. So we are going to pay for the... Oh, it's not my turn to plan, but I play so often solo, I just jump right in. So go for it.
I'm going to play another Northern Tracker. That sound legit?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
For free. And then I'll play a Warden of Healing. 2. And I still have Test of Will. I really should. Maybe I'll play Elfhelm instead. I think I'll play Elfhelm instead, and then I can use threat reduction on you later.
Yeah, I think that's better.
He can reduce my threat and attack for 2. Our locations aren't as crucial as they were a bit ago. You didn't actually play Flight of the Eagles, did you?
I did, and I didn't shuffle it in.
Okay,
so
I'll do it
let's
now.
Go ahead and do that. Whoops. The benefit was getting to progress and readying Gwahir.
That's useful, but I might as well get our Eagle in the deck too.
This is just going to take forever. All right, I'm going to quest for 2.
Woo! I have a Test of Will, so we can cancel that horrible treachery if it comes up. I'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And Faramir's up. So we have a total of 15 to 4. We don't know what we're getting. Oh no, another Watchtower. It's now 2 threat and archery 2. And a slaver. And it does not surge because there's 2 camps and 2 players.
That's great. That's going to let us catch our breath a little bit.
Yeah, so now we get 6 progress out. I think I can afford to throw a Faramir in and just fill out that 15. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay, that sounds good. And then it appears as if you can easily take care of this Nern Slaver.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I'm going to Warden of Healing.
Shall we go to the Watchtower?
I was just curious about that because we would get 2 archery out in the future, but the encounter card could really set us back.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've got enough healing online. We're getting kind of on top of it.
Yeah, we have 3 healers in play. Okay, let's just leave it. I'll take him.
Who did you choose with Arwen? Can you choose the Winged Guardian?
Sure. Yeah.
Because I want to leave Radagast up to attack Warlock with.
Okay, so combat phase. We have archery 2. I'll just put it on elf helm.
Great.
Athalion readies. I'll defend with Elrond. He'll take no damage no matter what. And your defense.
I'll defend with the Winged Guardian.
Nothing.
You want to flip that shadow? Perfect. So then he's dead.
You got a splatter
But
damage
no
1.
splash damage. No, because Arwen boosted him to 5 defense and was 1 hit point.
Nice, nice.
So, all right, and then your attacks.
I'm gonna just heal up real quick. Look at all this healing.
So great.
I need 8 to kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think Farin can damage Borlak, can't he?
Immune to player card effects.
Is that a player card? It looks like a quest card.
Okay, question. It's your video. It's whatever you think.
It's thematic for him to hit his oppressor.
That sounds good to me. All right, so then I'm doing 6
I'm not going to let Yazan do it, but yeah.
And then 4 additional damage from me, the old-fashioned way. Oh, and my Horn of Gondor will trigger and get me 1 delicious, much-needed resource. I wish I could put it on Gwahir, but it's restricted.
That's right. Well, it's just as good on Radagast, isn't it?
Well...
Oh, you mean the... Yeah.
I'd like to pay for my feints or my supports of the Eagles. It's, almost as good.
So our threat is becoming a thing, isn't it?
Yes, because I've got to go up 2 more. So unless I get some reduction this turn, I think I'm going to threat out.
I raise my threat by 2, and then lower it by 1 from Elfhelm.
Oh. I'm going to search the top 5 cards of my deck for some Eagles.
Did we do the archery after all that?
I think we did.
Okay. Yay, Eagles.
Do it again. Five. So then got this, and neither time did I see a staff. So that's good. And then I'll do my 3rd. And there's still no staff. Not that I could draw it, but it's just funny. Now I'm wondering,
Did you put it in there?
Did I even put it in the deck?
I have to go check.
Surely I did, right?
It's in the link you sent me.
Okay. Oh, man.
I forgot to trigger Expert Treasure Hunter, but that's my fault. All right.
Pay 2 for this guy. I'm going to pay 1 for this guy. Which readies him. I'm going to pay 1 for this guy. All right. Now I'm primed to take down Borlak this turn, which is great. All right. You're planning? AKA, are you going to save me with that greeting?
Yeah. I'm going to pay for it with Gandalf's resources off the top of my deck. Oops, I just killed Gandalf.
Great. Thank you. The other thing I haven't seen is any of my secret vigils.
Right.
I feel like my deck is performing as poorly as possible, and I apologize to YouTube.
You haven't got your Eagles of the Misty Mountains out. You haven't found your staff. You haven't found your threat reduction. Just not playing fair. Okay. And then I guess I might as well play Glorfindel for free. Why not do that? You can't find your staff.
Are there any like doomed kind of characters that are gonna threat you out?
Yeah, I kind of want to just pay for it
Or
with
be the
resources
least
next
expected?
turn. But I guess if we don't travel... Yeah, we can't travel this turn, so I better do it. You're right. But I already wizard piped, so I can't do it.
What did you pipe?
Your Gladrum's greeting.
Oh.
So if I die, it's
one
your
of us
fault.
is gonna threat out.
Ooh, double back.
Yes.
I can't draw it, though. I already used
Man, I shouldn't have Gleowined.
Yeah, back it up. There is a Doom, so yeah, I could thread out. Although Doom will not do anything to me from Elfhelm. But if I raise my threat by 1 or refresh phase, then into the round raise my threat by 2, I'll be out.
So do we want to do 2 each from that greeting then?
I guess so. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's alright. I have double back on top of my deck, though, so that will really help.
Okay. It's like we're gonna have to hit that, and then oh man, this is a grind.
Yeah, getting Borlak at the beginning was actually a bad mistake because it's so hard to kill him. But there was no real way around it.
No, I don't think so. I think we've done the best we can. I'm just gonna quest for 2.
I can go for 13 pretty easy. 17. We get some progress from the northern track route. 17 to 6. Here we go. I have Test of Will. There's another one. This is bad. I do not like this. Each player cannot ready more than 6 characters he controls during the refresh phase. That's bad for me.
For me, it's totally fine because my characters are getting ground into dust.
Weary Lands, Doom 1. That's gonna not hurt me because of Elfhelm. But it's not good for you.
Oh, I think I might thread out.
Womp
womp.
Nope, I can save you.
Oh man, that's great news.
Each player gets -1 willpower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go down to 9. But that's still fine. Okay. Wow, there's no enemies except for your guy. And we can't travel to one of these camps because we still have them in play. So... combat phase, right? Archery 2. I'll put it on Glorfindel.
Okay, and so we'll say Arwen did this.
Yep.
So then we'll defend. So we're 4, so it's 2 damage, which I'll heal. 2 there, and 2 on Glorfindel, I guess.
I will heal up Elfhelm and Gandalf and Bilbo and both of your characters, or 2 of your characters.
And then I've got 1 spare warden also.
Oh wow!
Except I'll leave him because let me count. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can actually kill Borlak. Boom, boom.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. So then, yeah, let's heal the remainder of the damage because I can do that with.
I can take mine off Gandalf.
Yeah.
Nice.
And not to be a negative Nancy, but we're gonna have a hard time winning this, aren't we?
Yep. Our threat condition is dire, but we have double back. I think it's possible.
I think it's possible. Now, Could you spare a resource for this Vilya door, or should I let him go?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Although he costs only
I'd
one to
really
play
rather.
again, but
I know,
but
but I'd
yeah.
like to save the tactics resource so I can play something real.
All right, Bilbo paid for him.
Thank you, Bilbo. You've always been a dear.
All right, so refresh phase. We're going to raise our threat by 1. So you're at 49. And
No, I'm
then
at 48. I'm at 48 because I hit Control N,
okay.
so it spiked me.
Well, the Control R should spike you, and then the 2 more you're going to have to add. But since I'm refreshed, now I can use my Wizard Pipe again to put Galadrim's Greeting on top of my deck, and then use Vilya during the same turn as I already used it, and lower your threat by 6.
Woohoo! I'm going to raise it by 2 more for those locations.
And now I'm at 48.
We are doing great.
So
I
great.
still don't have my staff. Please, please, please. You're never going to believe this. I didn't draw it.
I believe it.
Next game, you're going to put 3 staffs in your deck and reforge them onto Radagast for me.
It's horrible.
It pretty much is horrible. All right. Well, the double back is going to be key.
Yeah, otherwise we're dead. So I can't use Vilya this turn.
And then due to your kindness, I can afford Mineldor. And then I can put 2 progress on the watchtower, which will let us clear it with the tracker.
It takes
So we really have the
5.
staging area. Well, this is 2 from Mineldor, and then I thought you had 2 trackers.
I almost did, and then I did something else. I did Elfhelm,
We-
which is saving my bacon. Which
I was like, yes, we
was
decided
reinforcing.
to not lose the game. Perfect.
We'll try.
That's gonna.
Oh, and I don't know how many people did I have exhausted last round. I only can ready 6. So him, not him.
Yeah.
I don't think I was quested with more than 6. Or wasn't exhausted because everybody else had readied. So I think I'm fine.
I think you're fine also. And in any case, if this is a mistake, we have a staging area under such control that it's going to be fine. So we're going to double back and then hit the arduous journey next turn.
Yeah. So which one do we want to engage this turn? Slave quarters, immediate attack, and this villain has 4. This guy over here is the bad one. Raise your threat by 1 when he attacks. Although that's good for me because I can just lower it again.
Yeah, I think that we should go to the storehouse this turn.
I'm good with that. He's going to get 8 attack though. And he'll raise my threat.
It, though, right?
But then I'll raise my threat by 2 if he destroys a character. I kind of want to wait till next turn because then I can have my ancestral armor out and I can tank that.
You can tank it anyway with Elrond, right? Because he will do
8 attack.
To you, which you can.
It's plus 3 from the storehouse effect.
Oh, that's right. So you can boost it with Arwen to 4.
4/4 is not good.
Then we'd risk the shadow, and he's immune to player card effects, right?
Yeah, but still at 4/4 I'm dead, so I really need to get this ancestral armor out. 8 will kill any hero.
Well, if you boosted Gandalf with Arwen, you'd be at 9. But that's...
I don't have the shadow protection on him, do I?
No, we don't. The other option would be Olwarth defending him twice.
think we can do that. I can do
Well,
that.
you can't defend them with allies.
Gandalf and Elrond can both defend.
Because you didn't kill him?
Attackers, allies cannot be declared attackers. No. These guys are mean. These guys are terrible. This is a mean quest. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have a little breathing room from double back, so I guess we're just gonna have to go to the storehouse. He's 8 attack. He'll raise my threat by 1. I can tolerate that.
Okay. It's not good.
6, 7, 8. Go for 13 for now.
Okay, I'm in for 4.
I have Faramir up 17, 2, and that'll clear this. And put 1 here. And I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's fine. Okay, double back for sure. Well,
all right. Boo.
Don't get any. Yeah. Why couldn't it come out the other order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 17 is 11 progress. We double back. Never more welcome than this moment. And now, for whatever good it is, Thalion is a hero.
It can't hurt. He's got a lore resource and a spirit resource.
Yeah, that's good. And we're going to go to the storehouse. When it becomes an active location, add the enemy under to the station area. It gets +3 attack and -30 engagement cost to the end of the round. It takes Edrihil with it. And then I will take Lorgan as my optional engagement.
Or I was thinking if you optional nobody and I optional the raider, then Lorgan will come down regular engagements.
Okay.
And then
You want both of these guys?
The other raider will come down to me.
Sure.
I think I can do it.
Look good. Good by me.
And then if I can get the ping damage from your 2 guys. Well, if nothing else, I'll feel like I'm doing something. How about that?
We have archery 4. I'm just going to nerf it all by exhausting 1 Warden of Healing. I'll put 4 out and then clean it right up.
Perfect.
This guy's attacking for 5. And he's attacking for 8. So I could be risky and go with Gandalf, but I'm going to be safe and do somebody else. I think I'm doing Glorfindel because I can play him again. I could kill a healer. Don't really want to do that. I don't want to get rid of Yazan. What do you think? I don't want to get rid of Elfhelm, that's for sure.
Why don't you just defend with Elrond?
Because he'll die. He has 8 attack.
Oh, he's 8. I kept forgetting about the boost. I apologize. Yeah, Glorfindel or a healer, honestly.
Yeah. We have the healing pretty well.
Healers over here.
Okay,
yeah.
Bye-bye, Warden. Sorry, buddy. Okay, this shouldn't make a difference.
Oh, that's annoying.
Because I hope to kill him. Let's look at our discard pile. It's a sword, so now he's attacking for 10. Good thing I didn't defend with Gandalf. The healer.
Oh, let's raise each player's threat. Jeez.
So now you're
not just
46 again. Ah! How can that be? Did you reduce by 5?
I did, and then I just
Wow.
maybe I reduced by 4. Let me scroll up and see.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. 44 to 40. Eight. We did a double back. That. I did that. This is gripping YouTube right here, watching me scroll through.
We aren't even watching. We're just waiting.
No, I didn't even lower it.
That's what I thought. I did that full 6 on you, so.
Perfect. All right. Now we have our chances of winning have gone from 8% to 12%.
Until we count the urban threat raise, then we'll. Never mind. Okay.
All right.
So how your defense?
I'll do the leftmost one with Radagast here. Arwen's buff went. That's right.
And the other guy?
And I'll do it with Guahir, I think. Perfect.
I'm glad we haven't seen that rocky outcropping. That's annoying. Okay, this guy needs 11 to kill. Let's see if I can muster that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I can put a damage on one of your guys.
Okay. My Eagle and Williador with their combined powers can kill the full health one. Yeah.
And then Yazan can help kill your last one. He can kill it by himself, actually.
Perfect. Do we want to leave it on the chance that we draw a... what's the threat reducing attachment?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we'll have enough enemies coming out eventually that we won't have to worry about that.
Probably. But only 6 people are going to ready for each of us. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I have a lot of exhausted.
So, I'm good. I can ready everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 exhausted, so I have to exhaust 5, basically. So, Control N. We raise our threat by 1, and then I reduce my threat by 1 for Elfhelm. MVP.
You are never going to guess what I've just drawn.
Radagast staff. I see it in the lock.
You got it.
Woohoo!
You got it. While you're planning that out, I'll go ahead and put that into play. And then
Now you can play the game.
That's so sad. And then that'll ready Guahir. By this point of the game, I should have, a 7/7 Eagle of the Misty Mountains that I can ready with the staff. But
no,
you don't always get what you want. We're coming. We still got a chance at this. This is going to be an epic win if we can make it happen.
If we can. I forgot my stupid expert treasure hunter every single turn. But I have to leave 4 people exhausted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you done?
So I'm trying to think, because if I end up taking Ulworth, he's going to need 7 to kill. So I can only deal 6. Unless I can get a boost.
You don't need to kill him, I don't think. This says it cannot be defeated unless the players control all 3 captive objective allies. So you can kill them, but you don't have to. If we control all 3 of them, then we move on to stage 2. So we have to travel here and clear it.
Okay.
And then he'll just come back anyway, so there's no point in actually killing him.
Okay, that's great. So if Radagast could get Arwen's buff,
Sure.
then we're in great shape, because then I can just defend him without any trouble at all.
All right. You done planning?
I am done planning.
All right. I'm going to Wizard Pipe the Ancestral Armor on top of my deck and then play it onto a noble character, Elrond. And then ready Elrond. And then I will play Gather Information. Although we aren't going to do it, we're going to do this horrible, arduous journey. There's no target for Reforged yet, is there?
Nothing critical. Could be Treebeard time.
Yeah, I think so. I could play another Northern Tracker, but we don't really need him right now. So I'll play Treebeard with 2 Gandalf and 2 Bilbo resources. And that's it.
Okay, I'm going to quest for a Princely 4, as is my want.
I got 11 plus whatever Faramir needs to give me. So that's... Oh, I will discard a Vilya to ready Glorfindel. So then I'll be questing for 14 plus Faramir if we need him.
Okay. And we've got 1 in staging.
Each player exhausts a character, deals a damage. It's not worth canceling.
Not at all.
But I don't want to do it anyway.
We do, if we clear this, we get to ready a hero. So you might consider...
Oh, okay. Just Gandalf it. And card 2. There's no target for that recurve bow, so...
That's fantastic news.
Card 2.5. Come on. Oh, I just revealed another card. Watchtower. This one is just as laggy. I got impatient. Shuffle into deck. Okay, so we easily overcame that. If you quested for... Was that 2 or 4?
I did 4. Radagast and then Eldor.
So we have 18. This guy is only 2 threat right now. So 18 to 3 is 15 progress. We clear the storehouse. Victor display. You get this ally, and we clear the arduous journey.
It's already Gleowine. Do you have any more greetings in your deck that we want to dig for?
No, I only put the 2 in. I was optimistic.
Okay, so I'm going to use Gleowine's ability then to dig for my own driver deck.
Then we'll travel to the slave quarters. After it becomes active location, the enemy under engages the first player and makes immediate attack. That's going to be you.
Perfect. Indeed it is. And so I'll defend it with Radagast.
Nothing for Shadow. And then combat phase happens. We have 2 archery. And it looks like that's not going to be a problem.
No, I'll just use this guy.
Looks like we could heal Gandalf and Gleowin with the same action.
Oh, well, I can't but I'm going to exhaust my other healer in a second, and it will be fine.
So you're defending with Gwahir?
Mhm.
Okay. I could defend with Gandalf if that helps. Although he's ranged, he can attack.
Yeah, Allworth says only the engaged player can declare attackers or defenders, so. Cannot ready this round, Gwahir. That is slightly annoying, but not terrible. And then he'll take a damage, and then now I'll use my healer to soak the rest. So, okay, that's that.
You can put some damage on him if you want. That'll help.
Well, I can't attack him with my allies, and only the engaged player can attack him.
Okay,
so unfortunately, because I had to soak those defenses.
Yeah. Okay. We don't have to raise our threat by any extra. This is amazing.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, I'm going to trigger my silly expert treasure hunter for the first time ever. Going back 2 phases.
All right, got a Gwahir's debt.
It's my turn to go first here. Wow, I have lots of goodies. I'm going to pay 4 off of Elrond, or 3 off of Elrond, and 1 off of Gandalf to play Legolas.
Nice.
And then I'll put Furial on top of my deck and use Vilya to pop her out. And that is all.
Fantastic.
I guess I
can use this. What's that?
I was going to say I could play Burning Brand with Thalion's resources on Thalion.
Yeah, you could.
Why not?
Not the worst thing I've ever seen.
I'd rather put it on Gandalf, but I'm never going to use my pipe to do that. It's just fun. Okay, I'm done.
Right, so then I played the Wing Guardian using my staff and Doug for threat reduction, and I think I have 2 pipes and 3 secret vigils in my bottom 17 cards. So,
well, we can go and gather information and pluck one of those out for you if you like.
I think that's what we're going to need to do. So I'll quest for 4.
I have 17, so don't stress about it.
Oh, actually, I'm going to go for 5.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot I had this objective ally now.
Furial says, and after you quest successfully, choose a player to draw a card. That's nice. Furial looks at the top card and says, that's fine.
That's great.
Second card. Uh-oh. Is that okay, or shall I cancel it?
So he's going to get 6, and
or give him Arwen's ability.
Yeah, it's fine because we've got healing and Burning Brand.
Whoa. All right, second card again. Just a little enemy.
Great. And that's good because we can leave him around and secret vigil him.
All right. So this watchtower is now 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 22 is easy enough to clear the slave quarters. That means Arador comes down to me. He is a defending ally. And we can use gather information right now. I don't know what I need out of my deck here. I guess Elrond's Council.
And then I'm going to draw another one from Edrahill.
Yeah,
I would love
technically,
more threat reduction.
I'm gonna draw Vilya from the Expert Treasure Hunter too. Then shuffle my deck. And then we go to the second and last stage. Lead the revolt. When revealed, the first player returns each warden enemy in the victor display to the staging area. Each other player discards cards until he discards enemy and adds it to the staging area. So now we have a good party. I'm glad we got rid of that arduous journey or we'd be in trouble. So there's our two bosses, and we discard till we get one more enemy. Let's not travel. Oh, then do you want to read 2B?
Fine by me. 2B. This stage gets 10 quest points additional per player. Forced. After a player commits characters to the quest, if he is not engaged with a warden enemy, he must reveal an encounter card. The stage cannot be defeated while a warden enemy is in play. When the stage is defeated, the players win the game.
So 30 progress to kill them all.
So we need to tank a warden each.
Right. And then kill them both in the same turn.
And then kill them both after having placed 30 progress. My suggestion, because I am a genius, is let's immediately kill the threat ramping dude.
Uh-huh.
And then tank the other guys.
Sounds good.
Okay, so how do we make that work with the engagement checks?
Borlak is annoying, right? Only engaged. Actually, your Olworth is the worst. Only allies, or no, only heroes, right?
But that's honestly fine because I'm going to get my Support of the Eagles in eventually.
Okay.
Which will let me kill him in one blow.
Right.
And then Radagast can tank him every turn. So I actually think he's all right.
Okay. So do you want to kill a warden this turn, or shall I?
I think it's just going to matter what the engagement checks give us, right? So what if we just did it naturally?
I'm first player.
How would that come out?
So it would do this, and this is always by highest engagement cost, and then that, and then this, and then that.
Yeah, I think. What if you optional Borlak? Because you need to tank a boss.
Right. And I don't want to tank this guy.
You don't want to tank Lorgan.
So if I optionaled Borlak, and then I'm first player, so the Warrior of Ruin would come to me, and Lorgan would come to you. How do you feel about that? No.
That's fine.
Because you can kill Lorgan this turn, right?
I can take and kill Lorgan this turn, yeah.
You're sure?
11. Can I? So 3, 6, 9.
I have a lot of attack.
10, 11. So yeah, these guys together.
Well, if you optional engage this guy, then he'll come down to me. I'm pretty sure I can kill him.
Okay, that's great. And then I'll take the Easterling Raider.
Does that sound good?
That's fine with me. And then I'm also going to tank this guy because I want to put the Secret Vigil on him next round and get a 3 threat reduction for each of us.
Love it.
Okay.
We hit 49, but we're still in the game.
This is a nail biter.
It is. But the healing really relieved a lot of pressure compared to the last play we did of this.
Goodness.
We have 4 archery. I'll just put it on 2 of my 3 hit point allies that heal it all right now.
Okay.
And then I'll defend. I only have 1 defense with Elrond. He readies. You can't kill Gandalf, right?
I think if you did Borlak with Elrond, that's great. And then Lorgan with Gandalf, he can't die.
I hope so.
I think it's
Yeah, that's
it's
what I
just
was.
a +2 is the max shadow.
No shadow effect. 6 to 5. Take 1 damage. I'm just always assuming that Arwen is helping out Radagast, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's great.
I'll defend Lorgan with Gandalf. 5 to 3.
Oh.
Makes an additional attack after this one. Well, that's not nice. But after I raise my threat by 1, but Elfhelm reduces it, so that doesn't do anything.
It just grants mine.
Oh, yeah. He attacks again. Treebeard defending. 3 defense. Defending character cannot ready this round. Well, that's rude.
For me, looking better all the time. Okay. So my defense is Radagast is going to defend Olworth. Cancel the shadow.
No shadow.
So that's going to be 2 damage. And we will have this guy.
I don't know. Oh,
what's the top treachery in the discard?
just a bow.
Okay, that's not the end of the world. So I will have this guy defend like this.
Oh, I did the wrong shadow. Sorry.
Okay, so then he's actually going to get this bow.
Oh, you're right. That's good.
Right, what's the new top treachery?
There isn't one.
Oh, great. So then we'll do a vassal like this. Great. And so then he is going to...
Eagle of the Misty Mountains is powering up.
Radagast will get a resource. Eventually, there we go. And that readies Guahir. All right, do you have any attacks?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 10, and I'll drop 1 on this guy just to be maximum legal for him. 11, so I killed Lorgan.
That's great. There was much
but I'll use
rejoicing.
Legolas instead of Glorfindel. So I can draw a card. And then I have... Do you need my range? Do you want my range?
So I don't think I'll need it because I can do 5 like this, and that kills the Easterling Raider outright.
He needs 6 attack now to kill him because he has an attachment. Did you take that into account? +1 attack, +1 defense?
Oh, no, I didn't. So the attack's not going to matter, but the defense might. So let's do it like this instead. Perfect. So he's killed. And this guy needs 7, but I don't want to give him 7. Do you have 3 ranged?
Yep.
That you can send over, and I'll use 3 like this, and then I'll put 3 damage on the Warrior of Ruin.
Okay.
And then I can send you back 4 ranged if you would like.
Can this guy do that? Only engaged players, so can't really. I'll just attack him myself for 4.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my Wardens to heal the remainder of the damage on the board for everyone.
Okay. Except for poor Farron.
Right. Not the immune guy.
Quest a lot.
Wow. That is great. Great, great, great. So I'm going to put 2 secret vigils on this guy.
Can you do that? That's amazing.
Limit 1 per enemy, it says. All right. All right, fine. And then...
Don't forget to use her
Do you need to...
threat or card drawing if you
Right.
have a chance.
I was saying, do you need to draw into anything?
I have another test of will, but I have one in my hand, so not really.
What would it take to convince you that we should put Steward of Gondor on Gwaihir?
That would be kind of amazing, wouldn't it? I just have to use my Vilya to do it. If you let me draw a card, I'd be happier about it, but I could do it any old time.
Draw away.
Oh, it's not what I wanted. Okay, I will do it just for you. Vilya, or no, Wizard Pipe for Steward of Gondor, and I can do this during your planning phase because it's not a planning action, just an action. So there you go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we are in business. Oops, excuse me. And then I'm going to put a the Eagles out here. And then we're going to use the staff to put... What do I want to put out here, actually? We're going to use the staff to ready the Eagles of the Misty Mountains. We're going to put an Eagle Emissary out. And then we're going to self-preserve Radagast. Okay.
All right, I put out Gandalf's staff, so I can help you out with resources if you want now, or take off shadow cards. And then I played Quick Beam. And I have these drinking songs to be nice, but I want to keep this test of will in hand, so I won't do that right now.
Okay, sounds fantastic.
So ideally, we put 30 down and kill these guys, and we win. But let's see what I can muster for willpower.
I'm going to contribute a very hefty 9.
Impressive. I have 20 without Faramir. And I go down to 43. 21. 24 by committing Legolas or Glorfindel and Exhaust and readying him by discarding another Vilya. So 24 before Faramir. That seems pretty good. So we have 33 right now.
And we need to put down 30?
Yeah. I could quest more, but I have to kill this guy too. And I have to do it. Well,
I think it's okay.
I'll throw in Treebeard because he can ready himself. Okay, here we go. Just give me a treachery and cancel. Yeah.
Each player exhausts a character and deals a damage to it.
I'm okay with that. You okay with that?
Yeah, I can do the Misty Mountain Eagles, no problem. You could do Glorfindel, right?
Oh yeah, might as well.
Oh yeah. Or Arador. Yeah, you got options.
Glorfindel's easy. Second card. Oh. Easterling attachment. Attach the Easterling with the lowest engagement cost. When attached enemy attacks, deal 1 damage to an exhausted character you control. Lowest engagement cost will be...
It's Borlak.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to cancel that. Rocky Outcrop. This is the one I didn't want to see, but we can travel there.
We can easily travel there. Who's the first player? Me? Ooh.
That's troubling, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I shouldn't have exhausted Gleowine. Let's see. So it depends on how... So I could exhaust Radagast, honestly, and go undefended and kill Gleowine. That's fine. And then I can just kill...
It's brutal.
I often don't find that... Or it's nice to get a clean victory, but
sometimes a victory is a victory.
And in this case, I kind of feel like we deserve it.
Okay, how's our willpower looking? This is 4 threat now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 33 right now, so I'm going to have to throw in Faramir. Faramir will give me...
Oh, no, I can exhaust Gwahir. This is getting better. Because then the Evil Emissary is going to leave play, and then he'll ready. Nice. Or no, he won't ready. Oh, man. He won't ready because the Rocky Outcrop will prevent it from happening.
Right. Boo.
What's the top treachery in the discard pile that the Warrior of Rune is going to get?
Let's see. I'm not positive there is one. It's another whip.
What will that do?
1 damage to an exhausted character you control. Let me crunch the numbers real quick for this questing. Right now we have 33. We have 9, so we're getting 24. So Faramir will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty. So now we have 30 on there. Now, I think we need to travel there, don't we?
Yeah, we have to travel to the Rocky Outcrop. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will exhaust Radagast.
There. And then we're to combat phase. This watchtower is now 4, which I will take. And nobody else has any archery, so that's it. Your first player, so you're going to get 2 shadows.
So if you Gandalf staff me for a resource, I can feint my guy.
Okay, I can do that.
Which means we won't risk a defense or a shadow.
Okay, done.
Okay, and then I'll do undefended with Ulworth.
Okay.
Do we have any archery, by the way, we need to allocate?
I already took it all. Defender can't ready. Oh, no.
Not ready this round. You're telling me. All right.
And then I'm defending.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh, never mind. It says, if attached character leaves play, remove Messenger of King from the game. I thought it said, lose the game.
Oh.
It does not say that.
No. Elrond defense.
Do you want to draw a card from my questing guy, by the way, or should I do it?
Go ahead.
I don't think it matters that much.
Did you do your +1 damage? Never mind. I have the whip. I'm going to cancel this shadow, which would give him another attachment. I take 1 damage, and I'll give that damage to Exhausted Valley. He's not exhausted, actually, so I'll give it to the Northern Tracker.
On Glorfindel, we're going to heal it anyway.
Oh yeah, good call. All right. Can we do it?
So heroes are the only ones who can attack against Allworth. So I'm going to go 4 attack. I'm going to reach down here and add 4 more.
8
so
attack.
That is going to be 8 attack. Whoops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's going to kill Allworth. To
Nice.
the all victory display, I'm going to ready these guys, and then they can swing for 4 plus 3. And that's going to kill the Warrior of Runes, so we get to discard or reduce our threat by 3.
Awesome. I'm at 40. This is as comfortable as I've been all game.
I mean, honestly, it's been a while.
Borlak, I'm going to need 9 to kill him, and I can attack him with allies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He is destroyed.
All right, and then the action window, I'm going to heal off the damage from Glorfindel, Treebeard, Yazan, and Legolas, just for score that nobody cares about. I can't wait to see in the comments all of the game-ending mistakes that we made, rules-wise.
Bound to be some.
There's bound to be some. This is a very tricky quest.
Yeah, it is. Those bosses are tough. I forgot the restrictions on who can attack and defend is not nice.
We did great. You carried me through the mid-game, for sure.
That silly staff would have helped so much.
But it does, I mean, we were able to pull it out. I think we did a good job of giving a window into what this quest does. The types of travel decisions I think are really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then the enemies are punishing but not ridiculous.
Yeah. The quest can combo so badly, all those threat raising things. And then all the archery stuff can just pile up really fast. And then the ready, there's a lot of ways it hits you, isn't there?
We were fortunate to not get those rocky outcrops.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, we saw that one late when it was really pretty minor. And then we were fortunate also to stay on top of the archery. It did get pretty dicey. Was that turn 3 or 4?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty early.
Then we got that
point solid.
Healers out, and Elrond helps so much with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Elrond is the MVP for sure. But great quest. I don't know if I need to go back to the drawing board with my deck or if we just chalk that up to variants. Probably more testing needed, but...
So you didn't draw any of your Word of Command? Or whichever one fetches any card out of your deck?
So I didn't draw Word of Command. Which it looks like I accidentally put in Flame of Honor instead, but that's supposed to be a Word of Command. Yeah, and then I was just late to get to the staffs, late to get to the threat reduction. I've also got this card in here, the Stone of Elasterion, which is a guarded location, +2 willpower and card draw. So that could have been nice also to keep it churning. And then I didn't draw Horn of Gondor till fairly late, which would have been nice for the resource acceleration.
Right, like the first 4 turns you were just kind of jumping and keeping steady rather than building up.
No, I didn't have the Eagle to boost or the Horn to get back on top of the encounter deck, but we hung in there. And then Gwahir is great with the action advantage, so he's a fun hero for sure.
I really like that support of the Eagles on him. He can hit hard.
I wish I had it on before turn 11. And then Bilbo was clutch too. I mean, low threat and a pipe to start with Gandalf. Like, that's a fantastic.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to trying this trio for a long time. Glad I got to.
All right. Any final thoughts from you?
I don't want to play this solo. Ouch.
Oh man, no, thank you. I'm glad we got the victory in the books.
Yeah. Should be the first recorded version on YouTube, probably.
All right. Well, I look forward to probably not watching it back, but checking back and seeing some of the comments.
See if we can get old, what's his name, Russian guy to check it for us.
Oh, Galauron,
Yeah.
the Magnificent.
Yes.
I think he'd like this cycle, actually. It's right up his alley.
Nice and hard.
Punishing.
Yeah.
Yep.
But not totally unfair.
No, not this one anyway. I still haven't played the ultimate quest, as you would call the Fortress of Nirn.
I played it yesterday, and we lost 9 times in a row before we finally got another win.
Nice. Yeah, I think I
With a
saw
buddy of
Caleb
mine.
saying that they had beat it a few times in testing, and I thought, oh man,
That's
you
good.
beat it a few times.
It's a lot of ways it can go bad, yeah. Well, let's end this here, and thanks for coming on and playing with me.
Yeah, of course. Let's do it again.
Thanks for watching.